doing. Right, just make sure you can see all that. Core today. HIT zone I find works the best. HIT zone timing, so as a matrix format. We have, I've got my shopping list on next, I need to go. I want to make some soup. We have leg over dumbbell, so we'll need a dumbbell. I'll move that obviously for children. So leg over, left side to right side. Then we've got dead bugs. Then we've got V-sit pulses. Then toe taps with a matrix format. So that means you do the first exercise, then you do 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Then you reverse it. So that's round 1. So there's a lot, because it works out at like 5 rounds of each exercise. So really fatiguing, really good for high volume abs. Strength. So this is an abs workout. Working all 6 muscles of the abs. PB. Oh, it's going to be DB. Dumbbell, side plank dips. So I'll be using the 10. Side bends with the 10, keeping the core engaged. Left side, right side. So these next 3 exercise pairs are together, and then we do that 3 times to round 2. Then the last pair of exercises, bear crawl and limb disassociation in the plank position. So it'll be, you can go to bent arm plank, but if you want to work on push-up strength, I like to be in straight arm plank and trying to keep your hips as still as possible as you're moving your legs left and right. Make sure you're not twisting at all. Then round 3 is 4 exercises back to back. There is a little rest in between. Thanks for the likes, guys. Knees up crunch, single leg knee tuck, Russian twists for that thoracic mobility. This is where we injure ourselves. We don't do much of that in everyday movement, so I like to have started including that. It's a good chest opener as well. Then we've got jackknife. So your upper back and lower back will be on the ground as you're bringing both knees in and out. Good morning. Morning. Hi, good evening. So 1 minute on each of those, and then we'll get into the cobra, child's pose, hip flexor stretches, lateral side stretches, and then we'll foam roll. Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment. I'd have been good in the Viking times, telling you now. Right, make sure you've got your water. I need this a little bit closer. Have that here. Let's get started. So it's 20 minutes on the core. Then we'll stretch. So I am answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. I am a fitness trainer. Kick flip. I've done a kick flip since I was 11. Kick flip, that's so random. Do I look like a skater girl? Is that what you're saying? Right, start a poll. Let's see. Let's make it ab related. How often do you train abs per? I know. No. Do you know how to build the ab muscles? So if I get lots of no's, I'll explain that. I don't train for MMA, I just like the hairstyle. Because my hair gets long, and with kids, I'd have my hair down if I wasn't exercising all the time, and if kids weren't pulling on every 5 minutes. Hi! So I'm a health and fitness trainer, Pilates and yoga teacher. Hi, I keep saying, want to say good morning. And as I'm resting, I'll come up and answer any questions, health and fitness related. Specialise in female fat loss, rehab, especially rehab after babies. I've got two children, ages 6 and 2. They stress me the fuck out, I'm not gonna lie. So this is part of my stress management. So you'll see them come over in a second. They've had the dinner, right? So they're just at it. So if they're like, they're getting ignored. This is my time. In 20 seconds. They need to learn that. That's how we've got a generation of snowflakes, because I think the world revolves around them. Right, knee tucks. You're gonna exercise with mummy. Right, leg overs. Tucking the tailbone under, rib cage tucked in. Okay, demi size. That's what she calls exercise. They're gonna kill me. Then we're doing them again. And then we're adding on dead bugs. Love dead bugs. Great safe core exercise for anybody. If you've got back pain as well, if you've had babies. 3. Can you do what Mummy's doing? So I use the noise to engage my TVA, the deepest core muscle. And the faster you do it, the less effective. Dead bug. Good job, Demi. Can you guys see the baby? Oh. If you're getting any hip clicks, it means there's a core breakdown. You're not doing it right. Well done. Them 2 again. Then we're adding on V-sit pulse. Oh, we rest. She's my little mini me. She's only 2.5. Did you see that? It was so funny. Good job. You're amazing. She's got a little baby dumbbell. I tell you, my other one's not that interested in exercise. She enjoys it when she does it, but it's not as much as the other one. Keeping your back flat. You don't have to bring your legs all the way out. Right, so there's an improvement there because I would get hip clicks. Knees, V-sit pulse. Oh, hip flexors are dying. Hi guys, my name's Leanne. I'm a health and fitness trainer of 12 years, Pilates and yoga teacher. Answering questions on nutrition, back pain, rehab, those 3, and then we're going to do toe taps, dumbbell. Hi guys, 9 volts, so far. Leg overs. No, Demi! Oh, Harry, can you help? There's a tea towel by the microwave, I think. Just spilled milk everywhere. Thanks, Harry Barry. Banana face. Oh, dead bugs. Hip flexors are dead. You're not having more milk after you just spilled it everywhere. Ugh. So I have got diastasis recti from kids. This is part of the repair that I'm doing. V-sit. So effective core exercises. So I'm very choosing what core exercises that I do, because if they're too advanced, they're ineffective and you're working other muscles that you shouldn't necessarily be. And I have definitely been comfy in the last couple of days from high stress from my 6-year-old. Oh, I need to dial that back. Are you exercising with me? Hey guys, welcome. What you do? Abby, it's her iPad. This isn't good, you don't get a pod in. Woo. Right, Demi. No, Demi. Hold my feet up, will you? Hold them up. Let me lean on you. Oh. Oops, I thought I was resting. V-sit pulse, beep beep. Making sure you're not getting any dome in. This is an ab workout, guys. Dead bugs. Back flat, rib cage tucked in, breathe.
No cage touching you.
Oh. The stomach ache. Can hear that rain. Last leg overs and we're knocking these off. Ugh. Tucking that tailbone under. Keep checking your technique is safe and effective. Well, I'm going to do one at a time. I'm that fatigued. That's the point, right? Woo! Get that out of the way. Right, weighted toe taps. It's over there. Head all the way down, leading with your chest.
No!
Harry, calm down. Why don't you take that party in your room? Visa. You've got one each. Demi, is that yours over there? El Pesto.
See, look. This one was mine.
Oh, yeah. And we've got dead bugs, knocking dead bugs off. Make sure you engage in the core properly. Have a little feel around. Make sure everything's engaged. No hip kicks. This is one of the best exercises for building the core, rehabilitating the core. Grab a drink. Hey guys, don't forget to vote on my poll. I'm a health and fitness trainer, Pilates and yoga teacher. Answering the questions on fat loss, nutrition. I know it's a minefield out there, it's super confusing. I'm here to unmuddy the waters. If anyone's got back pain, I specialise in rehab, back pain, postnatal rehab, or any questions on supplements, V-sit pulse, chest proud. Quality reps over quantity, so don't speed through them. Oh, toe taps to finish round one. What are you doing? Just got my light. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. I've ordered some studio lights, but there's been a delay on the delivery for some reason. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy, tiger. Let's finish round one. If it's burning, it's working. So only counts when it starts to burn. Oh my goodness. Zone one done. How are we doing? Grab a drink. Side plank dips weighted. Hi Blood Legion, how are you doing? Oh, thank you very much. Love from Scotland. So kind. Weighted side plank dips. Left side, right side is your first pair. Elbow directly under your shoulder. Coming a little bit higher so you can bring in a curve in the side of the stomach. Push your hips forward and engage the front of your abs as well. From all the way down. 10 kilograms is a good weight. These are effective without weight as well, so don't feel like you've got to. You're also strengthening a deep muscle in the back called the QL for short. Hello, baby. What you do? Left side, right side, side bend. Using the 10 kilogram. Thanks, Blood Legion. Thanks for support. Morning, guys. Morning. Usually go live in the morning. I don't usually, actually. I don't know. I'm off my rocker. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Rib cage tucked in, belly button into spine. Soft knees. You're not shrugging the shoulders. It's like a stretch and then flex. Challenges core stability. This helps with carrying shopping bags, and that's what I'm training for. Oh, love a like and subscribe, guys. It's raining, baby. We're going out. Little workout partner. Right, okay.
I get your jacket on.
You get your jacket on, okay. Oh, your jacket's at nursery, baby. Bear crawl next. Lift those knees. Tuck the tailbone under. Engage that TVA with a hiss noise. Breathe. Hate these, but they're so good. Limb disassociation, plank position, keeping the hips as still as you can as you bring one leg out. Hips should stay as still as possible. Don't enjoy stability work, but it's necessary. Same again. 3 times we're going to be doing these. Let's have a look. Don't forget to vote on the poll, guys. Do you know how to build the ab muscle that was meant to be? Unbelievable. I'll put up another poll in a second. I can't believe I typoed. Side plank dips, weighted. Doesn't have to be weighted. Don't forget about the obliques. This is your hip and back health. Discomfort in the hips and lower back or pain can be caused from your QL, which is what we're strengthening and stretching. Tip for you as well, if you can't be bothered exercising, choose a small body part that doesn't tire you out as much, like the abs. What's going on? What's wrong? Oh, do you want to give her a jacket? Where's her at nursery? Bad mum.
So what happened is, like, so Demi was standing on some blocks. I tried to get his jacket down with.
Well, it fell off.
Yeah. So she standing on them and then she just fell off.
Coming down for a stretch. She'll learn. Should only be climbing on stable surfaces.
But that is because I left them there and by accident.
Right, okay, when's it out on paperback?
But also,
Could make a movie out of this tail.
And then she dropped.
Right, bear crawl. Abby will get you a jacket. Hey guys, welcome. Hi Jaylee, long time no see. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you. Good. Bear crawl. So we're working the abs today, smashing them. Lift those knees, push your shoulders and arms into the ground, tuck the tailbone under. Hold, deep breaths. Limb disassociation, hands directly under the shoulders, keeping the hips still as you bring one leg out at a time. Whew. Hey baby. I knew that was going to happen. One more of those exercises. I need to put up another poll. Typo in the last poll. Can I have a kiss? No, always no, innit? Watch out. You're right. No, mummy exercising, aren't I? No. But you're too heavy. This is going to ache tomorrow.
I know it's raining outside.
Yeah. Ari, I thought you were getting Dem's a jacket. Now I'm going to have one side bigger than the other. Stress. This is why I train. What should the next poll be? Yeah. Can't wait for you to come back in soaked. She says she wants a Crocs. In Demi language. Hey guys. Stretch and flex. Feel the stretch just above the hip. Engaging the core. You're bringing up from the core. Thanks, Jilly. Okay. I don't know. I think so. You get in your car. Demi looks so cute with Harry's denim jacket on. Oh, finishing round 2 finally. Sock Weirdos have joined. Go with Harry. She'll help you. Harry, can you help Demi out with a car? This is why you have more than one child. So basically, there you. Oh, it's locked, isn't it? Go with Harry. Bear crawl.
Come on, Demi. We're going to go out the front door. Come on, front door.
Come with Harry. Oh, that's a good move. Limb disassociation. Not a fan of these, but why? Because I find them hard and unenjoyable. Imagine being that guy who lasted, how long was it? Hours and hours doing the plank. Ugh. How do you even do that? Rest. Finishing zone. Where are you working today, Lee? Love from India, love from Scotland. I am. This is my living room. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm a health and fitness trainer, answering questions on exercise and nutrition, rehab, knees up crunch. You can see I like to bring my hips up off the floor as well to help with the lower core engagement, which is ideal if you've got a weak core or if you've been pregnant. Pause at the top for a split second. And you're supporting your neck, not pulling on it. I'm going to sneeze. Yeah. Pardon? Hat? Oh, I don't know where your hat is. Last 30 seconds. Okay, have you got an umbrella for her? Yeah. My car keys are by the front door, baby. Oh, so many questions when I'm in so much discomfort. Good, rest.
How do you open it?
Press that one.
The bottom.
Single leg tuck. Single leg tuck is more for the TVA work. Did some workouts today. What did you train, Julie? Hi guys, my name is Leanne. I'm an exercise and fitness trainer, answering questions that you may have. There's a lot of misinformation on the internet. Single leg raises. These don't look like much, but if they're done correctly, they're really effective. And obviously you're strengthening the hip flexor as well. I've just ate, man. Shaking. 30 seconds in. Russian twists next. So I'm placing the weight of my legs into my core. So my core's actually on fire just now. Oh. Beyond fatigued at this point. Russian twists next. Yes, baby. Russian twists. Nearly there. Right, okay. Haven't you got them hung up on the back of your door? Chest proud, slightly bend back, tuck that tailbone under to protect your lower back. Really don't care. Deep breaths. Enjoy the twist. Try and keep your knees faced forward. Chest proud. And sit tall. So you're not bending the back. Oh, hip flexors are feeling it. It's the last 30 seconds. Failure's good, failure's good. You can tell I don't do many twists. Wow. Those were the worst ones. Then we've got jackknives. So the pelvis and the shoulder girdle stay flat on the floor. You guys see. And our arms and legs come away from our body. Well, as long as you can keep your back flat. No hip clicks. If your hips are clicking, just do a pulsing like that. Safe for the neck as well. It's a bit like a hollow plank part to this. Whew. I can feel my clothes getting a lot stronger. I definitely never used to be able to do these. Leading with the heels, toes to ceiling. Oh. Here we go, finishing it. Apanasana, knees in for a hug and roll, side to side. Right. Spinal twist, also nice and warm. So if you can get into this, it really does stretch out your lower back muscles, your paraspinals, your glutes, your side of your hip. You can extend the leg to go into a further stretch. Very good, Ari. Deep breaths. Both shoulder blades should be on the mat when you come out to the side like this. So if you're doing it first thing in the morning compared to after a workout, you'll notice a difference. Oh dear. And then I like to pause in between and over to the side. They're little conversations. So I feel it all here. If you tighten your glute area, you'll feel it there. You might feel it all the way up as well. Both shoulder blades on the mat. I want to put a pole up. I'm going to regret letting them go out, but anything for a bit of peace. Don't know what go bags are. Ariadne, you're letting the heat out. Thanks, Jaylee. Let's put a poll up, shall we? Hey guys. Can men get diastolic? No, we'll put that. Yeah. Do you struggle with exercise consistency? Let's talk about that. Right, what's going on?
What's going on is she doesn't want to go outside and she's got an umbrella, and I want to go outside but I've not got the umbrella. Are you surprised?
Can I just concentrate on live? Doesn't really matter, does it? No. Where's your umbrella?
I don't know.
Ari. Don't forget to vote on the poll, guys. I'm answering your question. Let's put AI on now. I'm answering your questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. There's a lot of misinformation. So my poll I've just put up. Do you struggle with exercise consistency? Hi. A lot of people put a lot of emphasis on exercise to lose fat, lose weight. You don't lose fat through exercise. The more, like, if you're brand new in exercise, if you've never exercised before, then you start exercising, you'll build muscle and lose fat super fast and with less. If you're asking if I'm on steroids, I'm not. No, I am natural. because all the stimulus is new and you're going from nothing to doing something. But if you've been trying to exercise for a while and you're not losing fat anymore, it's because you don't lose fat from exercise. You lose fat from managing your calories. Boring, I know, but don't make it as hard as possible for yourself. There is tricks into that. And through your steps and your calorie expenditure. Diet is most important for health in general. Exercise has loads of benefits for health and fitness and quality of life, and reduces every risk of disease there is. So there's certainly a place for it, and part of a healthy lifestyle should include exercise, a variety. Thanks, Bishop. I hope you made dinner before this. Yeah, I've had my dinner, yeah. And then I did an abs workout. Demi, sort your attitude out. Let's put another log on the fire. So I'm in Scotland, and the weather is so depressing here. I'm not long back from Tenerife, and it's like, what is this? Have I got a full... Is the rest of the year going to be like this? Dark and dingy? So how do we get exercise consistent? So those that have said, do you struggle with exercise? Those that have said, no, you don't struggle with exercise consistency. Why? Help the others that do struggle with exercise consistency, and I'll give advice as well. So there's two pathways you can take. You can either stop and start exercise for the rest of your life and have a terrible relationship with it, or you can go down the route where you accept that some days there'll be other priorities. It's the mindset that's behind it. Studies show that exercising first thing in the morning increases productivity, increases the quality of your work that you do, deep focused work, manages stress.
Something about to blow away.
So dramatic. What is it, baby? Do you have double 4 braid? No, just 2. Any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab? 5 votes, Sophia. Don't forget to vote on the poll, guys. Do you struggle with exercise consistency? So the best advice to get consistent with exercise, remember there's loads of benefits, but fat loss isn't one, is same times, roughly. There is a law of diminishing returns when it comes to exercise. The more isn't better. So those that are training 5, 6, 7 times a week are doing far too much and getting virtually no benefit. Think of it as like a squeeze of a lemon. You get the more squeeze, more stimulus to build muscle in the first squeeze. The second squeeze, you still get benefits and stimulus, not as much as the first time, and then so on, right? So there's a lot of diminishing returns when it comes to that. And protein. Thanks, guys. Your camera's moving automatically. Nobody got questions about that. Who's moving your camera? It's an AI thing that I bought. Well, it's called AI, but it's just like facial recognition thing. So same times every week is when you want to do exercise. Hi, Ted. And you want to choose the same environment. Thanks, B. Smith. You want to choose the same environment, so don't be trying to exercise at the gym and travelling 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back, where you're away for all this time. You don't need to exercise for over an hour. The sweet spot, studies show, for hypertrophy, gains of muscle and tone, is what we're talking about, and strength. The sweet spot for building that is between 20 and 40 minutes. Any more than that, again, think of the squeezing of the lemon. Hey, hi, Mark, how are you doing? Just driving to Bournemouth. A few weeks on the course. Oh, you get about, don't you? Bit more money in the bank there. Good for Christmas. Okay, man, which gang? So attacked. Gang? That got blocked by Buenas tardes. Doesn't that mean good evening in Spanish? I'm sorry, I'm very ignorant. Buenas tardes. I'm sure I was trying to learn Spanish, and then so people are struggling with exercise. Do you struggle with exercise and consistency? 13 votes say yes so far. So break down the barrier to exercise. What got me consistent was I'd have my workouts planned, so I was following something. So there's less thinking process up here. Because obviously I've got 2 children, right? Those that have never been here before. I've got 2 children. I work online and in person as a trainer. I'm on here as well. It's a lot to juggle. Lots of running around for the children. So I don't have time to train for hours and hours. And you don't need to be fair. So it's about getting in, like doing something and then getting out. And not every exercise session has to be amazing. Sometimes it's literally about ticking a box. What used to get me super motivated was seeing my reps improve, like myself getting stronger, and I tracked it on my app. And it'll alert you of your personal best. Right, we'll start another poll. Okay. I like doing this next poll. Let's see. Right, what do you struggle with mostly? And we'll go into these. Exercise, diet. When I say diet, I'm talking about nutrition, mindset, and what was the other one? Habit forming, lifestyle change. That. Let's see what the poll says. Need to go for dinner. Oh, what are you having? Will you be live when I come back? Possibly. Yeah, don't rush your food. How to learn good form and basics of I can't afford a trainer. Check out my content. If you are looking to build muscle, I've got content on all of that. But learn the basics. Don't think that you've got to do, like, what's my favourite at the moment? Split, heel elevated jump lunges and stuff, random stuff. Get the basic, like concentrate on getting strong at bench press, deadlifts, back squats, walking lunges. If you've never exercised before properly, which when I say properly I mean consistently for a good period of time and been progressively overloading, which means the workouts are tracked and they're getting harder, like you're getting more reps week on week or most of the time, unless you're ill or something. And you shouldn't be progressing your workouts if your technique is pish. So a lot of guys, they'll overload the joints they'll overload the muscles, which is great, that's what we want, but before that the tendons and the joints have caught up the strength, and that's how we end up with injury and tendons and popping and stuff. But you can go light, 12 to 15 reps, and as long as you're close to failure or there's 2 reps in reserve, you can still build as much muscle as you would with lower reps. If you're looking for hypertrophy. She's gone out in the rain, she's mad. Have you got your Halloween costume? I ordered it from Temu. It's not going to, there's a delay. I think it might take 2 weeks to get here. So I've ordered a skeleton suit to do my exercises in. Hi guys, welcome. My name is Leanne. I'm an exercise and fitness professional, Pilates and yoga teacher, specialise in female fat loss, rehab, nutrition. If there's any questions on supplements, I'd love to talk to you about it. Hi, Leanne, I've decided to go to a keto diet. Hi, Austin, how are you doing? Welcome back. Oh, I'm telling you, if we talk for 5 minutes more, we will beat the matrix. Hi, Leanne, I've decided to go a keto diet. How long is that okay to do? There is outliers of the keto diet where they'll be on it for 10 years and it'll suit them in their lifestyle, just like there's outliers to like fasting working for them. Most of the population, right, keto and fasting makes them overeat and can cause disordered behaviours towards food. So we're talking about keto, try not to digress. There's lots to say. So people who are on keto for a very long time, they tend to become deficient in the same vitamins and minerals because you're cutting out carbs, right? Carbs is where you're getting all your vitamin C and your B vitamins, which are central for life and for your body to digest food and metabolize it properly and for it to go to other areas that are needed. We need B vitamins. Hi, Kelly. I'll get to you in a second. So keto diet, I see it all the time. I'll see clients, I'm going on keto. I'm like, okay, good luck. I'll like give them advice and I'll say all of this. And then within 2 weeks they stop it. It's highly restrictive. Why not, instead of committing to a keto diet, you just go lower carb? I do believe carbs are a problem. They make us overeat. But if you're eating mostly whole foods and you're getting like fruit and vegetables in, they're low carb anyway. You don't have to commit to something as rigid as keto. Doesn't do our and then look at what happened to Joe Wicks relapsing on Jaffa cakes. That's the kind of thing that happens because you've told yourself, I'm not going to eat any sugar, and then when you do, you totally lose control. It's like the study that was done, a group of people. Can you press the button for her, please? All the scientists asked them, don't think of a white polar bear. They were told that, and every time they thought of a white polar bear, they had to hit the button. Obviously, there's some issues with that study, but it's reverse psychology, isn't it? I'm having trouble losing my midsection as I'm going through the menopause. Okay, sorry to hear that, Kelly. You know, in Japan, I think it's Japan or is it China, they call menopause the second summer. What is the best exercise to get rid of menopausal weight? Okay, so the reason why you're having trouble losing fat around this area is when you go through menopause, estrogen becomes quite erratic, but is mostly getting lower and lower, right, until it's virtually non-existent. So estrogen plays a role in where your body stores fat. So in your 20s and 30s, you'd have stored, as a woman, more fat around the safer places, around your hips and your bum and your thighs and your arms, right, with estrogen present. As estrogen goes, you start to store it more in your midsection. So to lose any weight, we can't spot reduce fat. I'm sure you've heard that. You can give yourself a toned stomach by building the muscle underneath the fat and working on a calorie deficit at the same time. So the core workout I've just done, this will be uploaded after. You can check out and do it with me. Your knee? Yeah. Let me see. I wonder if you've bruised it. Pull your knee up. I mean your leg up. So calorie deficit, but because you're going through menopause, it's going to be a little bit harder to stick to because mental health can take a whack, less efficient with dealing cortisol. It's a fun time, right? Mental health does take a whack through menopause, but you don't need a special diet. You don't need a special training program. As you lose fat, you'll feel a lot better. You'll have more energy. Let's have a look. Do you want to get some shorts on so I can properly examine it? Because see if there's any swelling. I thought she was at it for attention when she came back and said her knee was sore. She felt it at school. But yeah, any more questions, Kelly? Keep firing. But there's never been more misinformation and disinformation targeted to women going through the menopause than there is in this day and age. Not only do they say there's no research on menopause to help women, they use this also to promote their crap. You want milk? Whee! Okay, bye. Do you know when I don't feel to work out, I just argue with my ex? But oh my God, I had a lot of stress. What we're doing today, we just trained abs goal machine. How are you doing? Hi guys, I'd love a like and subscribe. Keep questions coming. Great questions. Amazing session. Thank you. Princess, hi, please can you show me a simple workout to fix the pain in lower back because I did reverse crunches wrong. Is that how you got it? So when you do back bends like that, like a reverse crunch and you bend in here, there's a lot of compression. Think of like the vertebrae, like that all stacked. And then in between the vertebrae, the shock absorbers, you got the intervertebral discs. So when you're bending in the lower back like that, you're compressing the discs. I wonder if that's caused a bit of pain, and you can push on nerves and gives you that signal, right? So you've been bending this way. What you call princess? Bending this way, I'm going to suggest you counteract and you do it the other way. So this would be your sphinx. So I'm guessing you're warm already. If you're not, make sure you go into some glute bridges to warm up the lower back safely. I'll show you them. Glute bridge hold. So I'm a Pilates yoga teacher as well. So squeeze in the bum cheeks and lift. Don't go too high, otherwise you've got a back bend again. You want to just come a little bit so you've got some warmth in the glutes and lower back. Hey! You want to put the mic on as well so everyone can hear you gibberish. Okay. Say hiya.
Hi.
So once you've got, like, say 5 sets of
Mommy,
10-20 second hold,
he's
depending
here,
on
Mommy.
how conditioned
He's
you are.
here.
Thank you. Sorry about that. You can probably hear the baby. I'll take it
Mommy,
off in a second.
I'm here.
Then you're going to go into Sphinx. So the reason why I've said Sphinx, okay, thank you, Mummy turn. Sphinx and not Cobra is because Cobra is quite intense, especially if you've been at a desk job all day. Because Princess, not sure what you do for a living, but it's unlikely that this has actually caused you back pain. It's likely come from your desk job, if you've got one of those, and then this is the straw that broke the camel's back. Sit down for me. So we're going to go into a Sphinx. So elbows directly under the shoulders. Squeeze the bum cheeks and push your hips into the ground and push up. Okay, put your other leg next to it, baby. Deep breaths. You can stay here for about a minute, and then you're going to counteract that and go into child's pose like that. And you can do that back and forth 5 times. Oh, it's swollen. Oh, baby. So you fell on it?
Yeah.
Let me see. It's definitely swollen a bit. Here?
No, dear.
Yeah, you've got a bad bruise, baby. Let me see if it bends all right. Let's get some ice on it. I'm going to sit by the fire. I'll come back to your questions in a minute. Ice. I'm in the fridge and I'm looking for ice. Ice bag. Tea towel. Sorted. Right, so the ice is going to make it less swollen, okay? Looking for a towel. Kids have used all my tea towels. Aha. You watch them on your iPad, take your mind off it. Right, so there's the ice. I'm going to put it there, okay? And just hold it there. There's your iPad. Let me feel better. It should help with the pain. Don't like giving ibuprofen and stuff out. Right. Just catching up on comments. I would rather do low carb than full keto. I did keto for a year and I was cold and grumpy all the time. That's what I mean, B. Smith, with keto. I mean, carbs is life, right? But yeah, if you just went to lower carb. What have you done? These kids are stressing me out. They're spilling milk everywhere now. I've lost 25 pounds in just 1 month. That's a lot. You must have been big. Well done, you. I cut sugar, fast food, oil. I only ate boiled foods. Is that not bland? I did drink the... Right, so you cut out sugar. I mean, know, people, that you don't have to cut these foods out. You can just practice moderation. That takes longer. There's a lot of skill behind it. Thanks for the suggestion. Maybe I'll keep pasta in the diet. If you enjoy pasta, yeah. I bet that accent sounds great. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Are you stretchy enough to put 2 elbows together? Like that? Well, there's some jealous folk people on. Let me just time them out. Why are you battering me, Dems? Putting time out. Oyster, can you put that in the sink?
Play some more, Mommy. I need some more.
Right. Sounds like a British accent. It is a British accent. Don't forget to vote on the poll, guys. Let's check on the poll. What do you struggle with mostly? Exercise and diet are 30-30. Mindset are 20. And habit forming is 20. Quite nothing groundbreaking there, right? People are struggling with a few things, right? But what I've noticed with all my 12 years as a trainer, the prerequisite to long-term fat loss from behavioural change is mindset. If you try something and you give it up because it's unsustainable over and over, if you're not doing the right thing for fat loss, then you can break down that relationship with yourself, your self-worth, your confidence. You think there's something wrong with her. I've followed another diet and it's failed. But in reality, you've not failed the diet's failed you. And the issue was over restriction, cutting out foods, demonizing foods, good and bad. I can go into this all day. Thanks, Scott. My moderator's on finally. Hey guys, welcome to my live. 100% gone with hip flexor stretch and strengthen glute medius. I think that's meant to be. My back pain is almost 10p. Why are you trying to say P, Smith? Sphinx is gentle back extension to open up vertebrae. Yeah, I like that. Even now, I prefer Sphinx versus Cobra. Pardon? It will, baby. You've got to keep it on for 10 minutes and stop walking on it, okay? I can maybe give you some medicine in a little while if it doesn't. So, what feels better when you straighten it, or like that, or bend it? The ice needs to feel too cold, okay? And then you can take it off when it feels too cold. Okay. So we've just trained the abs. We've been working hip flexors. A lot of people have tight hip flexors. The issue with this, it pulls on the pelvis and causes back pain. So to stretch off the hip flexors. Hi guys. Oh, Demi, honestly, you're going out the windy. You can press that button yourself. Lazy pest. Right. Low lunge position. Oh, AI's lost me. Why does it keep doing that? It's so annoying. So a lot of people, if you do have hip flexor weakness or tightness, it's usually from strength and flexibility issues, both. So make sure you train them as you do when you do abs. And a lot of people don't hold the flexibility for very long. Oh, baby. What's it doing? Is it like pulsating? Yeah, it's inflamed. Did you hurt it again when you went outside? Just then? Yeah, that's when you fell downstairs. You just went poopy on my live. What? So you probably fell right on your knee. You got to be careful with your knees. You got to last you 80 years. You only get one pair. Remember all the pain Grandad's in because of his knee operation. Said he's not getting it done again. Deep breaths. Those are hip flexors. What's the temperature there? Bloody freezing. Hi guys. Wow, 60 votes. Thank you so much for voting on the poll. Thanks, Joshin. Right, so I've asked, what do you struggle with mostly when it comes to fat loss? Exercise. So 38% voted exercise so far. Exercise doesn't equal fat loss, guys, doesn't result in fat loss. If the stimulus is brand new, if you're a brand new exerciser, you'll lose a little bit of fat to start with and build muscle because the stimulus is new. But as your body gets used to it and more efficient and stronger and losing a little bit of weight, you'll burn less and less calories in exercise, unfortunately. Because I used to, as a new trainer in my 20s, I wouldn't even track my steps or my food, I'd just exercise. And I was like, why have I plateaued? Why am I not losing fat anymore and building muscle? So exercise doesn't make you lose fat. It makes you look toned. It reduces every disease there is, the risk of. Strengthens your bones, mental health. There's hundreds of benefits to exercise. Morning. Hi guys. Habits forming. Is that a typo I've done? It's diet for me. You can't outwork a bad diet. Yes, Joshin. And you've got to work with yourself. There's no point in making fat loss harder than it needs to be. So how can you make diet as easy as possible to stick to your diet? So first you've got to get into a routine. You've got to pick kind of like doing a meal plan for yourself, right? A meal plan that you enjoy that has high protein and is ticking all the boxes for your fiber, your fruit, your vegetables. I can't stand meal prep, but I've started doing like you don't have to go from 0 to 100, just like prepping one meal a day or two meals throughout the week and go from there. Be consistent. A lot of people try and improve the days that are already good already. Instead, place effort on the bad days. So, like when you don't move, like say Saturday and Sunday, that's when you overeat. Why are you overeating on a Saturday and Sunday? Because you feel crap. Studies show it's the first few bites of a pizza that brings you the most dopamine. And if it's not a fuck yes, then it's a no. Um, hey guys, welcome to my live. Answering questions on exercise and nutrition. I'd love a like and subscribe. My name's Leanne. I'm a personal trainer, Pilates and yoga teacher. I think we'll have to give her some Calpol. I don't care if you're from Afghanistan, mate. The mindset is foundation of everything. 100,000 million percent. So back to what Joshin said, you can't outwork the bad diet, yeah. So you want to get as much high volume, low calorie foods as possible in your diet. So your stomach gets full from being stretched and having weight in it. So cutting out carbs on keto can be a problem, and people tend to overeat on it eventually, as with fasting as well. But try and get into a routine with your same kind of meals. Like I'll know tomorrow morning what I'm having for my breakfast, and I enjoy it. I'll have sourdough toast, you know, the long ones with seeds in it. I'll cut it in half, toast it, then I'll put cream cheese on top, avocado sliced, sprinkle seeds. This morning I did pomegranate seeds, side of strawberries. Love that. Love it. For my lunch, I need to make that tonight. I'll have half a watermelon or half a honeydew melon. I'll have maybe a protein bar, but I'll have a yogurt pot with chia seeds and a spoonful of honey, mix it in, so filling, feeding the microbiome, introduce a new microbiome. That's my lunch. My lunch could be better, but as a working mum, like I'm doing better than I would have been. It's you versus you not trying. Does your kid have COVID? No, she's sniffing a lot though, isn't she? Is COVID even a thing anymore? Who's still testing for COVID? Can I just say? Hey guys. I knew I'd get talking. I was in the middle of stretching. So, talked a bit about diet, mindset. So, people have voted. What percent are we on for mindset? 21%. Not much weight behind mindset. I keep seeing the same things. When people are trying to lose fat, they're concentrating on exercise when they should be changing how they feel about exercise and nutrition. And the skill is not giving up. The skill is still eating the foods that are good for you, your body needs when you feel like crap and you want to do something else. There's new COVID strain going around, just saying it's bad. Yeah, a few clients have got it. I got COVID when I was pregnant with Demi, so 2.5 years ago. I was totally bedridden for a day, and then the next day I was in the gym. And I honestly, that's because I exercise, resilient. Keeps you young and fit. Do you love? Yeah, so what we're saying with mindset, what I see is all or nothing mentality is super popular when starting out. I see it a lot. Like I've not done any exercise and I've never tracked my food before, or I don't even know where to get protein, but now I'm going to change everything about my life. And then you're setting yourself up for failure, because part of the behavioral change is failure, and it's about trying again and again and again. And this is why journaling is important in getting kick platform. I don't know what that is. I keep getting distracted by comments, sorry. And there's obviously weirdos kicking about on here. Hey guys, I'd love a like and subscribe. I'm answering questions about mindset, habit forming, exercise, nutrition at the moment. What do you struggle with mostly? Got 81 votes. As usual, 40% of people believe that when losing fat, you need exercise. That's not true. Think of Slimming World. You've not got the ice on it, that's why. Keep it there. So it's called all or nothing mentality, and what I do with my clients is I'll use range targets. So for example, if you're trying to get 70,000 steps over the week, that's 10,000 steps a day. And when you don't hit 10 and you're having a busy week, you're ill, you're contending with like your car's broken down, you can feel like a failure because life isn't perfect, and you're not going to be able to tick all the boxes every single day. Consistency looks like doing the best you can in the current situation. It's you versus you not trying. No problem, B. Smith. I hope to see you again soon. Like and subscribe, guys. So range targets are a really good way of getting out of that mindset of all or nothing. So instead of getting 10k a day, I'm going to try and get 7 to 11k a day. So I can't get any less than 7k versus you not being able to hit 10k a day and then be like, what's the effing point of trying and getting 4k? So it's you versus you not trying and trying to improve your worst days. Hey guys, welcome to my live. 40% now believe that exercise will bring fat loss. Is not true. Keep it upright. You're right. Is it because an advert went on? Yeah, Demi. It's back on.
It's mine, not get off.
Demi, do you want Mr. Bean on? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, foot on.
Well, foot's on. When she says foot, she's talking about sunny bunnies. Habit forming. So habit forming is what you can rely on. Oh, you're right. Oh, baby. Oh, you need lots of love and cuddles tonight, don't you? So habit form. So we place a lot of emphasis on motivation, and I've had people say to me, I wish I was motivated like you. Most of the time, motivation isn't there, especially when you're like, what am I? Consistently exercising 6 years or something like that. Motivation is hardly ever there. What you can rely on is routine and habit. So I know that I've not got an argument in my head constantly saying, do I exercise now or later at the gym, at home? Am I going to train back? Am I going to train? I just know what I'm doing week on week. And it's just like when you get up out of bed in the morning, you're not going, do I have a shower now? Do I brush my teeth later? You just know your routine, and that's what you can rely on. Take the thought out of it. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm an exercise and fitness trainer, Pilates and yoga teacher, answering questions on diet, exercise, mindset. Stay healthy, stay fit. That's true. So fitness is a direct indicator of how healthy you are. So mindset and habit forming, unfortunately, have you learn moderation and skills that you can't learn overnight. They require a trial and error, a bit of journaling, a bit of writing it down and talking about it. So it's the same with like a Zenpet and Wegovy. Hi. These people who aren't losing weight on the weight loss jabs, they'll never lose weight because they're not doing the deeper work and why they're overeating. And if you're stress eating and you're just trying to soothe all the time with food, you're never really going to get anywhere with fat loss. Just like if you're stepping on the scales week in and week out, expecting to see a change every single day and it's knocking you off track, you're never really going to get anywhere. You need to keep going, even when you're not seeing progress, and enjoying the process of the immediate gratification that comes from exercise. So I love it because I feel productive, like I've done something. It manages my mental health. I feel strong. I get rid of aches and pains that I might have had. I'm rehabilitating. Am I strong as I was last week? So there's how many personal bests did I get? Namaste. Hey guys, welcome. If you come see if there's any more questions before I go. 99 votes. Guys, I wish. Oops. I struggle with most habit forming. So, are you trying to lose fat, major gains, or what is it you're trying to do? So, habit forming is your routine building. So, you need to make it as easy as possible to practice the behaviors that are good for you. So, if you're somebody who wants to lose fat, you need to visualize what would major gains look like in the future. Okay, he's lost the weight he wants to. I don't know what your goals are. I'm just, yes, lose fat, build some strength and muscle. Great. It's usual, isn't it? Right? Everyone wants that. So, what would this person in the future look like? Hi, Samba. How you doing? Welcome back. So, major gains. I'm just assuming here, right? I'm probably totally wrong, right? But for example, you in the future who's fit and lean, he doesn't he exercises 4 times a week. He doesn't binge out on food or overeat much. Notice I said much because everybody does it at some point. So when you're doing it consistently and it's not getting you results is when it's an issue. He's not drinking alcohol. When all of his friends and family are eating a pizza, he's opted for a healthier option most of the time. Again, moderation, or a slice or two instead of the full thing. So you need to like think, what does that person look like in the future? What kind of mindset does the guy have? Is likely in a good routine with exercise. He's likely got friends that are into exercise. Studies show that if you've got an overweight friend in your friendship group, you're something like to 80% more likely to be obese yourself. That's fascinating. So, yeah, no smoking of weed makes you overeat. Yes, lose fat. So then you can be like, right, well, how do I break down the barrier of entry? How do I start exercising consistently? How do I start eating healthy? Okay, so I'm a wagon driver and I struggle with steps. That's going to be my priority because I want to lose fat. I'm a wagon driver, so I'm constantly around petrol station food. So I'm going to start food prepping, meal prepping twice a week. Remember not to go all or nothing. If you're changing too much in your lifestyle, it's too hard to stick to. It's too much sacrifice. You need to do it a little bit slower. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Just a funny comment. Can I train with you? So Samba, I've just done a really intense core workout. It's for people who've had babies, who've got a weak core, who've got a strong core. It was quite advanced. Who want to work all 6 muscle groups in the core. The TVA, the deepest core muscle, was worked, and then on top you've got the six-pack muscle, the rectus abdominis, the internal and external obliques were worked, and the deep muscle in the back called the QL keeps you upright when carrying shopping bags. It's a cause of a lot of back pain. So this will be uploaded after I've been live. So you're welcome to do it with me. Oh, someone said about Russian twist. Our Russian twist bad for our back? Not at all. Make sure. Depends how you're doing it.
That poppy back.
Why do you need it? Is it calming you down? Oh, good girl, Demi. Right, so Russian twists are bad for your posture if you're doing this.
Mummy, did I just
See the bend in the back? Whereas if you're sitting tall, shoulders down away from ears, stacking your vertebrae like books. Yeah, it will do. It's normal for ice. It's not something to complain about it melting.
I know.
Hi, legend. Where is it you are again? It's always off to bed. So Russian twists are actually good for your spine health and your flexibility. If you want to continue wiping your own bum, you need to get in some transverse plane, this is called, movement pattern into workout. So I did neglect it a little bit just because most of the time we're working frontal plane, shoulder presses, and then sagittal plane when we're coming forwards, But we don't do much transfer, so it gets neglected. This is your spine flexibility in Health California. I am Spider-Man, yeah. Why has Game Over Jesse got a tick next to his name? How's he done that? Hey guys. I love a like and subscribe if you're new here. I'm here to spread motivation, education, and all things health and fitness related. Not the size of my breasts. You're the someone that asked me to do a kickflip before, right at the start of my life, because that's hilarious if it's somebody else. Let me. What a weirdo. Right, don't forget to vote in the poll, guys. Yes. Just put it. All right, just put it to one side, right? But you don't need to be perfect. I went from 260 to 180. You are the motivation for many. Thanks, Major Gains. Remember, you don't have to be perfect though. Even bodybuilders who are shredded and lean as anything still overeat from time to time. But what you're overeating on as well is it dark chocolate. It's got less sugar in it versus loads of Kit Kats. Just do better. If you're constantly overeating on X food, stop buying it in the house. So you can only overeat on yogurt or something. You see what I'm doing? Like creating friction between the habit that I keep repeating. So if I'm not exercising, like I will not put away my exercise equipment until I have done it. And it's annoying. Free nachos. How many pull-ups can you do? I've got a pull-up workout on one of my last channels. Pull-ups, raw. I'm still working on them. I think the max I've done was about 8 this year, but I did neglect them a little bit for a while. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been great talking to you. So thanks as well for voting on the poll. I'll just post that poll. I'm going to post that poll on my stories on Instagram. So I go live 6 days. One sec, I'll go live 6.
She wants this. She wants this, Mommy.
Okay. Right. So I'll go live 6 days a week. Then how did you build strong? Hey! You know what you're after? It's worse than a man. How did you build a strong wide back? Pull-ups. Yeah, pull-ups. And it gives you that small waist look. It's like optical illusion, isn't it? So go live 6 days a week. My name's Leanne. Thank you so much for joining us. Usually tomorrow's my day off, but if I've got energy, I might go live or a wee workout. It's usually, yeah. Otherwise, I'll see you on Wednesday evening. Thanks again, guys. Bye.